Become your own Wonder Woman. Don't rely on the energy of the outside world to fuel you. Find out what makes you strong and what makes you awesome, and run with it. Hi, my name's Duncan. I'm 21 years old. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm here to enter the 2017 bodybuilding.com Spokesmodel search. A little bit about me: I'm a junior in college, I'm a kinesiology major, I'm an online coach, and I'm a nationally qualified NPC bikini athlete. How I got into health and fitness requires a bit of a backstory. I grew up dancing my entire life. I started dancing when I was 1.5, and I danced all the way until I was 17. But when I was 8, my ballet teacher at the time told me that I would never be a professional dancer because I didn't have a quote-unquote dancer's body. So being 8 years old, about to enter the already tumultuous years that are puberty, you can imagine the kind of impact a comment like that had on me. Essentially, long story short, it led to almost a full decade of body dysmorphia, a poor relationship with food, and overall just a poor relationship with myself. Not only was I trying to fit a physical mold that wasn't me, but it extended into, trying to fit a social, emotional, mental mold that was not me. I would always try to fit in, with the cool kids, with these people, with that thing that I was supposed to be, or that thing that I was supposed to be doing. And it just wasn't me. None of it was. And in that sense, health and fitness kind of saved my life. I got into the gym when I was 17. Actually, no, I was 16. I got into the gym when I was 16. And I used it as a form of rehab from an injury that I got from dancing that essentially ended my dance career. I tore about 5 muscles on my left hip, and I just had to stop dancing. So I needed something not only to fill up the 20+ hours that I had usually spent in a dance studio, but also I wanted to strengthen my hip back up. I wanted to be healthy, I wanted to be strong, and I was used to being active, so I dove into the gym. And I wanted to avoid getting hurt again, so I started researching. I'm a nerd. I got made fun of when I was little and still to this day for being smart, but I wanted to do things the right way. I wanted to know how to properly lift. I wanted to learn how to diet in a good way, not from a place of manipulating food out of hate. So when I was researching, when I was doing all these searches, one of the main resources I came across time and time again was bodybuilding.com. So that was kind of my hub. That was where it all started. That was where I created my first workouts. It's where I learned about nutrition for the first time. It's where I found Lane Norton, who is one of the individuals in this industry that I respect the most for the science and the research that he brings into it. And it's where I had a community for the first time in fitness through the body space profiles. Other people, pursuing the same thing. It's where I could track my progress. It was just great. It was everything I needed, especially as a beginner. And then about a year later, I was at work one night with my friend Mackenzie, so shout out to you, Mackenzie. But we were talking about training and nutrition and all that, and she showed me this picture of Amanda Latona, and I had never seen a bikini competitor before until Latona. And I looked at that picture and I said, I'm gonna do that. And about a year later, I did. I did my first bikini competition in April of 2014, and since then, I've competed in 12 shows the past 2 years. Things are going pretty well. I'm mostly trying to hit up the national circuit now, trying to get my pro card in the hopefully near future. But getting into why I wanted to enter this search, which is the most important part. It's really hard to encapsulate in, the time frame. But I remember first seeing this search when Karina Bay Miller did it back a few years ago, and that was another thing that I was like, I'm gonna do that. And you guys heard the quote that I said at the beginning. That's my Wonder Woman mentality. That was something that I was talking about during an interview on the radio after my first show in 2014. I was doing a local radio interview, and I was asked if you could give young girls one piece of advice, what would it be? And that was exactly what I said verbatim. I remember it to this day. So that's why I want to enter this search. I want to help every single person that I can reach possible to uncover their inner Wonder Woman, their Superman, whatever that may be. Every man, woman, child, I want to help them find that because everyone deserves that. And I always remembered seeing the bodybuilding.com ads that would say start something. And that's exactly what bodybuilding.com did for me. It helped me start something. It helped me start my journey to self-empowerment, to self-love, to taking care of my body fully, mentally, physically, emotionally, all of it. And I want to share that with everyone. I want to change as many lives as I can. I want to impact as many people as I can. And I think the Wonder Woman mentality kind of parallels with bodybuilding.com's idea of your best self. And that's what I want to help people become, is their Wonder Woman, their Superman, their best self. So thank you not only to bodybuilding.com for hosting this search and giving us this opportunity, but for your consideration. Thank you guys to everyone that is watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you, and I'll see you next time.